What's up, peoples, and welcome back to the channel. So today, Macy decide for go live for talk about Rosealee and the CDA scandal situation that's going on. Now, people, do you really think say Rosealee did deserve to lose her pitney them versus the other mother them with the pan app where do the same exact thing?
I say, they say all the mice and the roach them and I broke it up and down. You understand? I just
Take
what
some
me I do
fish
what me,
and put
what
that
me not
yeah.
supposed. I just what me I do what me not supposed to do. Or if me even shout off of my daughter ear, so what you do? What you do? Me sit down and listen because I respect my husband. So, oh, you say you respect your moderators them. And them I say, yes, mama, no do that on the live. And you got
You
turn
just
again
a
to me and say,
talking
listen,
money.
no tell me nothing.
Can
No
I
tell me
say
nothing.
something?
Go ahead.
Just a calf.
Evening, everybody.
Evening.
I am a mother of two, a little girl and a little boy, right? I am 33 years old, mother of two. I believe that when you have a child, certain behavior that you used to portray should change when you start having kids. So, all Rosalie need to do is take accountability for her action and wise up and do it for the kids because I am a mother and I'm telling you, last night when I was watching her live and all of these people talking,
Take
talking,
a fish
talking,
and
and I was there thinking and I was trained and saying, man, just imagine the kids. They ain't gonna want environment. You don't know what they gone. You don't know what they there. And tears was running out of my eyes because I am saying, you know, the children them not used to certain environment where they ain't gone and stuff. I end up on live attack this and that. Honestly, she need to take accountability for her action and don't have for the stupidness and do it for the kids. That's all I have to say as a mother.
yeah, very well said, darling. Well said. Last stop, yes, your tears and thought from road. She gonna come
And
back and
I'm
cry.
tears for Rosalie. I'm crying because of the kids. The kids. I'm not crying about because of Rosalie. I'm thinking. I'm putting myself in her shoe, and I'm
Oh,
saying,
you mean when the boy
and
came in the box and she started to laugh?
kids,
You mean when the
the
boy came in the
kids.
box and she stopped mourning, she was
Exactly,
oh
exactly.
that moment there, that moment when we look on this, I must say, oh my God, so I really, so the boy should prefer them for two. I
Like,
understand.
can I
I
say,
thought,
can I ask you a question, mother? Like,
go
look at
ahead.
it like this, yeah? Imagine, yeah, Rose is used to her kids coming home, right? He found out her kids are not coming home. How did she sit down and say, let me go on my phone and click on TikTok, sign on, and
Exactly.
sat down to speak to anybody? Number one, I'm not leaving that school. I'm not leaving, and if I'm leaving the school, I'm going to CDA office, and I'm not leaving it until they
All
open.
right, Jordan, no, you understand. But
No,
Jordan,
so I like when them people
hold
ask
on.
me to some question
Jordan,
because money have to make.
Jordan,
Money have
no,
to make.
Jordan, don't let anybody hold you hostage with your opinions. And if Jordan, if you really care, you don't know what you might say might help. You don't know, because sometimes when we know some people care about we, and them say something, me personally, if me know that somebody love me and care about me, and them say something, me take heed to it, and even if we not take heed to it, me listen to it and consider and say, you know, some say that person I rip me, whatever. Me not talk when girl me know say that like me attack. Me not look for them dirty people there. You get what me I say? But nobody chastise and stand for your opinion and how you feel. Go on to your father and whatever. But when me see the boy come on the live last night, I swear for my life. But every time me talk, the first thing, you're transgender, yeah, man, you don't understand this, you don't understand that. I mean, I say, clad. Then I was sweet, she said, make sure I laugh, so I whatever, and I two putting them, you know, you're two putting them there. And you see the boy, when you crash out over in the car, the crash out, she crash out over the boy, make she say what she say, when CDA get the last one, so that the boy, the to put the one blood class team right now. Because we have broke up
Exactly.
from my putting them, and whatever. And then when the people them say, oh, the series, back.
Entertaining stupidness.
And like you don't know where is the kids. You don't know what they're there. You don't know if they eat. You don't know if they're in bed. You don't know nothing at all. Come on, man. Come on. When you have children.
And the people that
Children.
will love her, the people that will love her, I'm gonna pity them. I'm gonna know on the stomach turn when I say that. I'm not ask right.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna come say it. I'm not gonna come out come say it. But I know. You see, one mother will love her children. Them cause mothers, especially Jamaican parents, you know, them themselves sometimes don't know how to raise a child or children, you know, and them try them best. But deep down, them love them kids. I mean, now say she don't love her kids, them, but the way
Exactly.
how she gonna just, the way how she effectively just throw this,
Disregard them.
discard them when the boy come, Mr. Bumba Clot. Wow.
It's like what she was aiming for, she got it. I'm gonna come on live and make Akeem know that my kids are taken away because he's the one that I want his attention. And once she got that, she was satisfied.
And she start to blush, like she stop, and she, you know, like when you're a teenager in love, she start, and what, I mean, I say, oh my fucking God, is this bitch serious? Is this fucking bitch even serious?
But you can't take me down now.
She a fucking blush. When time she's supposed to be inconsolable,
Right?
and then you put them on, oh, the series is back. That them disregard the kids them.
But do remember, there's a lot of
And
people on
then you don't
social
want
media.
people to blood clot talk.
There's a lot of
And then
people.
you don't want people to talk. You
Exactly.
show people things and you give people things to talk about.
Remember, misery like company. So there's a lot of people who sitting down who's just as miserable and they want to see people miserable as well.
So that is why I came to the conclusion that the girls that were entertained and whatever say, they don't really like her. They
No,
don't
of
really
course
like
not.
her. That's the truth. If you really like somebody, you see that,
Thank
it's
you,
going to
Macy.
hurt
Thank
you.
you.
It's going
Thank
to
you so
hurt
much.
your feelings. And even if you never experience motherhood, and you have no form of empathy in you, you're going to say, but the two people them just stand there. You make money come tell the boy, the man carry go for drink. The man carry go for drink and go hell, sha. For what? For what? Barbie Jamaican, go ahead, darling. Barb Jamaican. Hello? But you over here, so kind of excitement and whatever, me look, I'm not gonna come over here, so come tell no lie upon nobody. I mean, I come intentionally, and if I not cuss me and girl a cuss, I not have no reason for bash them, I'm not have no reason for talk about, but when I care who, I'm gonna speak the truth. I'm not gonna say how I feel and be honest about what I say. Whether I come with bashing, whether I come with hatred, or whether I come with love, so be it. Me not sell myself short. I mean, I throw my credibility just for popularity. Go ahead, person that just came up.
Mother, listen. In the moment, Rose did a ball out a ball out her heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me not even know how she click the life for company it. Because me that fear run up and down. If me not get no information, me I try look on paper to see where every CDA. The next thing is Jakes are the one who always there taking care of the kids, right? Why Rose never called the taxi man who always a carrier for go at the CDA with Jakes? Why she have to make Akim bring her and disregard Jakes like him and not the father? Me not like that.
Well, I know, then that's the next problem too. What the people them now talk about. Because guess
Me not
what?
like that.
Now you're able to smoke up on them with the people them.
It's man we are
Whether I'm
wash,
not
cook,
there,
clean, do
whether I'm not
everything.
there, whether I'm abused, you know, whether I'm whatever, can I go put all of that to the side and think about the kids them, right? But glad you come up and say that. To show yourself.
Remember when she, if them a say she not have no ride, but she have a taxi man where she always a call for go places. Why she never call the taxi man? What if she and Akim never there talk? Or should I get to move on?
Well, maybe
Or
it's
she
not
always
prank.
move on them other time.
Maybe it's, but the observer put it out, so it's not a prank. That is the type of prank because she prefer.
And listen this, remember when she was on her live, she said the first time with CDA, she said, Shanta, go to the school, go tell the people them, oh, she don't want to come home. So when Spice step on it and I say, Shanta never make a report, she don't make it this time, but she make it before. That's how the case open up.
Mm-hmm.
Remember she called Barbara and said, when the people them come tomorrow at school, what you gonna tell them? So it's like you coach the kids what to say to the people, and no matter what how you coach them, you don't know the tactics we see they use to question kids to get information out of them. Cause we not trained for that. And them trained for that. You
Can I?
feel away all the kids them gone, but it's a step for Rose get her act together. Even the living condition. And maybe if the people them not have their own sleeping area, we have to look on all of them something they too, you know.
And yeah, and them a boy and girl, so them not supposed and one of 7
Remember the other day with Shirley, the little boy that was in the house, right? We came and asked him for him friend put him up blocks. And then see their site on TikTok and go. You remember? So if we was have listen and maybe answer when them there see they call her, she don't know what them calling her for. You can't be hanging up on the necessary authority. Nobody is
exactly.
above the law.
And somebody will a kind of person, the people them can say, well, yeah, hang up on way, I could show you who is in charge, bitch. All right, based on that, what you saying?
Take me down.
Mother,
Yeah.
I just remember one thing I was watching on Rose Love. I know that Rose is a nobody. This girl that I have a platform named Tamara or Tamara, whatever her how she pronounced her name, was just saying in her chat, just said the word that me send somebody to unalive Jakes. That's your kid's father. How are you a good person? I don't care what Jakes did to you. You have 2 kids with him and you still live with him. And that girl typing in the chat was saying, Rose, said the word, said the word. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I thought block that bitch. Period. And Rose, I'm looking at Rose. That's your kid's father. And some woman that you'd never met, don't know in real life, telling you, said the word for him to unalive your kid's father. So, you know what? The kids are better off with CDA, to be honest. And Rose could, I say, Rose need to go to jail along with Drake's. Everybody need to go to jail right now. I'm thinking
I
about
think
it
the kids
right
them
now.
better off a
Everybody need to go to
CDA though.
jail.
I don't think them better off a CDA. Maybe them better off putting some depending on the family member them. All right, Munch, go ahead. Michibu, go ahead.
My phone had
Michibu.
died earlier when I was in the box. Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, go
Can you hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mother, my phone had died earlier when I was on the live. Sorry about that. But mother, how come we're not putting no blame on Jake? Me have to say it, mother. Miss Jake is to blame for half of this too, you know, mother. He's the one that uphold this food for too long for the love of money. Jake should have never make it go so far till all his kids are involved with Akeem and they're going out for dates with Akeem. That's too far, mother. Jake should take some accountability also.
Yeah, but we don't
He
know.
let
But all of the girls, we're still, listen, we're still underestimating the situation. We don't know what was said to Jakes, why Jakes allowed the situation. We don't know what was said to Jakes. Remember, we don't know. It could be a situation that Jakes don't give a fuck about Rose and care Rose and do because he want doing thing. It could be a situation where Rose tell Jake something and Jakes hold on to it, and it could also be a situation where Jakes is being paid. But at the same time, too, you have to draw the line when the kids them start to become involved.
mother. And I never said, you in the comments, I never said Jake's can control Rosalie, but those are Jake's children also. If Rosalie wants to go up on the road and act a fool, leave your kids at home. Don't involve the kids because this is going to mess with the kids' mental. Because you're asking if they want a kid to be their stepfather and all these questions, all the things the kids are supposed to hear. They have their father already, and they all said no. They have their father. They love their father regardless of why, you know, matter. And I really feel like Jake's got nipped this in the bud from when kissing are going and from his kids just going on the road and going to beach with a kid. That's too far, mother. That's why we're in a
Well,
situation.
darling, there, when we did attack, the people them say we're bad mind. So,
But
Sweet
me
is the
and
better.
Sky said last night, so if she and you were still friends, you'd have been able to get through to her. But I was saying to Sky last night, my bad, Sky. I was saying to Sky, me that say 50-50. You know why? Rose just look like the type of person based off of what she show up on the internet. Somebody you cannot reason with, somebody that don't want to take telling. How many times I'm telling her on the live that people are talking to her, she say, I don't care, let them come. All of this that's happening is just one thing, it's sum it up to it. A Rose let this come down on our children, then I wouldn't even say make it come down on ourselves, that she make it come down on our
Exactly.
people then. And what you put out
Mother,
there,
Yeah.
me
mother,
say
can I
what
ask you
you
a
put
question?
out, let people can
You
chat to
know,
you.
Wait, Mitchell,
you don't
yeah.
want this to go on. It Yeah, you think the Jeeps never want this to go on? You think that could have go on? It's for the love of money,
No,
mother.
it wouldn't go on.
And
It wouldn't go on.
it wouldn't
It
go
wouldn't go
on.
on.
The love of the
Keisha,
money, mother. They do it
Yes.
now, TV.
I the money for true, but look at now. Well, there's a price to pay, and she's paying the price. Is she gonna
They
take
sold
back
their
her?
soul, mother, for money, and that's what they did. They sold their soul on the internet for money.
Yeah.
And look at the karma and the repercussions now.
Okay, mother.
This is call a spade a
Go ahead,
spade.
Keisha.
Okay, mother, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing the baby.
You guys hear? Okay. So I just have one thing to say, right?
I'm hearing it. Go ahead, baby girl.
And I'm
May
not.
I hear you?
I'm not gonna say I don't like Rose, but I'm just not a fan. Rose is nothing. She's coming from nothing to something, right? When I mean nothing, you're coming from nothing to something. What I did,
You're breaking up now.
I saw Rose on the live crash out and saying she wanna talk to Akeem for an hour or two. Let's go. Let's come. You hearing me?
Your phone going in and out. Guys,
You hearing me now, mother? You hearing
from
me?
power cut. I'm been going now. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So the other day, right? You hearing me, right?
Yeah, may I hear you?
Yeah, I heard Rose crashing out on the live and said she want Akeem to come and pick her up and let them go have a conversation for 2 or 3 hours, right? And the day after that, I heard Chantel come in and told Rose about parents-teacher meeting. And she tell her daughter that she don't have time to go to parents-teacher meeting. That was just crazy to me. And yet still I see a lot of people big fan of Rose. The things that Rose says just mind-blowing. Trust me. I don't hate her, but I'm just not a fan. I'm sad. I'm I'm me and you sorry.
Can
Sorry.
I
alone
say
to that.
Can
Our
I say
moderator them not to
something?
that. Yeah.
Can I
You
say
want
something?
the yes. Yes, you can.
Hi guys, good evening. Hi mother, good evening.
Listen, baby girl.
So
Mother, you can't take me down. Me I go and listen.
All right, baby.
So as I was
All
saying
right.
yesterday, I just want to continue from what I was saying yesterday. I'm a social worker in Canada. I work for CAS in Jamaica. They call it in the States they call it CPS. In Jamaica I think they call it CDA or whatever. We do not judge people because of poverty. Okay? So if we come to your home and there are 3 children there and you only have 2 rooms, that's okay. The problem becomes if you say,
I will take off the woman. I
She
will
was
take
gonna
off
say,
Eh?
girl, I want to hear what she was gonna say, mother. I want to hear her because she's a CPS worker up here in Canada, so I want to hear what she was gonna say. Probably
Who
have
took
some good
her
input
down?
for her. You put her
I
down?
think it was a mistake, though. I work out, so I can request. Sorry.
I said back the request,
Hello,
mother.
good evening.
I'm sorry about that.
yes, sorry, yeah. Okay. So as I was saying before, it's not about poverty. It has nothing to do with that. From you can find food and shelter for your kids, that's fine, right? It's also about the cleanliness of your home. So when I go to people homes, I look at different things. We start judging from the conversation that we call you, if we choose to call you, right? So if you're combative, then we're not gonna be afraid. We're not afraid, right? But then the question is going to become, what are you afraid of? And that's okay because we have so much power. A lot of people are afraid of us, so that's fine.
Yes,
So
we're
from the
terrified.
minute I come to your front door,
Yeah,
and I
it's
can
true.
smell something. I see garbage outside. There's dirty dishes. The house is just dirty. Then that's a problem, right? I have to be able to look in your fridge, look in your cupboards, and make sure you have enough food, right? It's the things that you're saying to your children. Are you emotionally harming your children, right? You can't be cussing and hugging the kids just as how they do in Jamaica. Like that cannot happen. You're emotionally harming your kids, right? It's also not a factor about who call. You all should be calling if you have child protection concern. We operate from a false positive narrative, meaning we absolutely believe it until it's not true. Because we're dealing with children, we have to operate like that,
True.
right? If Rose doesn't want to go to parent teacher, that's not a child protection concern. That's her value system. That's different than a child protection concern. We see Rose on the internet. We hear about Jake's because a lot of us don't know what he really looks like. We see pictures or videos of him. People negotiate their relationship a lot. We don't know what negotiation they have.
Can I ask
We
you a
don't know
question?
if it's an open relationship or whatever.
If I
What
could ask you
is a
something.
problem? I don't care about the relationship piece. I don't care because in Canada, I have worked with families who have two moms and a dad who have different relationship structure. It's not a judgment, it's their livity, it's their life. You understand? It,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with how you interacting with your children. It has to do with are you providing for them? Are they being exposed to the domestic violence?
I work hard in Canada. Usually, the children after a certain age cannot be in the same room. They're different genders. Is that how it goes?
No, that's past stuff. Child protection in
Okay.
Canada has come a far way. We no
Okay.
longer judge people for that because if I'm going to come to your home and say to you that you should have two different rooms, then I'm judging you. Because right now I would be attacking that you cannot financially provide when you have clean, suitable housing. You know what I mean? So we don't do that anymore.
Because I know before it was a problem, was a case of whether it would be a conflict of interest with the two kids, different at that after
And
4 years.
some workers still do that. I'm not gonna lie. Some workers will come to your home, but
Yeah,
if you have a worker in Canada who
yeah.
come to your home and say, "Oh, these boy and girl they need two different rooms," well, tell them to give you housing,
Okay.
Good.
right? That's very judgy, and I don't judge for poverty.
Yeah.
I've seen people live in one room in Canada, and the mom sleeps in a pull-out sofa and give the single bedroom to her kids. That's totally fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It has nothing to do, it has to do with anybody can either be recording this live or record Rose live or record whoever live and send a copy of it to CDA or whatever they're called, right? It has nothing, a police has a duty to report. So if a cop come to your home and there are child protection concern, they have a duty to give us a call.
I work hard. You watch TikTok, correct?
Pardon me?
You entertain TikTok, right?
I love TikTok because when I
Right,
come
and
from the
you're
stressful sexual abuse and all of those and grape and all of that, this is
CPS
how
worker,
I
so why CDA workers wouldn't be on TikTok also? And you're a CPS worker. Of course, CDA workers are on TikTok also.
absolutely.
Of course.
But what I don't do is go out and if I see, okay, last week or whichever day I was watching her live. I love Rose, right? I was watching her live and she started showing the injuries. And I said to myself, holy shit, she's calling down child protection, right? And the next day, and about things that she said as well. When she definitely said she's gonna honor live and this and that, I knew it right then that this would the old child protection thing would come up. I knew that because I know Jamaica, they're very keen now on what is going on in child protection. You can't just beat your kids and get away with it like back in the days.
True.
And if you cause a physical injury to your child, you can be arrested.
True.
If you spank your child and you leave a mark, you can be arrested. You can be charged with assault and you will have conditions not to associate with your kid. So that means we will mandate that you leave your home to go elsewhere.
Wow. Wow.
It's against the law to spank your kid.
You guys have to understand this is not for road protection, it's for children's protection. These people work for the government and they're ordained to protect and serve children.
And it doesn't matter if she want boyfriend. That's her life. That's her own personal life. The child, you guys need to separate both. A man she want. Everybody want man. Yes, a man she want. Yes, she and Jake's not have her best relationship. But what we're not privy to is if she had renegotiated her relationship with Jake's. We don't know that. That is not child protection.
And that's not our business. We don't care about that. We
We
care
don't
about the
care about
children.
that. What we care about is the domestic violence. What we care about is the state of the home. Are the children going to school? Right? What we care about is the threat of harm. That's child protection.
Yes, you say you watch your lives, right? Have you ever watched the live with the little girl, her own daughter, you know, that Rose sit on the live with it? Come and said she couldn't go to school, but Barbara could go. But the reason why she, the daughter, couldn't go to school, as far as her uniform and everything. Was it there for the live there?
No, I don't watch it every day. So that
Okay,
is in
okay.
itself, that wouldn't warrant a child protection investigation
No, no, no,
right
no. But
away.
they say, I hope she get the help now. Better self as a mother because there's
Yeah.
no way you don't go to work. Miss, she don't go to work. Her job is in front of a computer. And she don't depend on the screen 24/7 to say, you know
All
what?
right, look at
Where does
it
she
like
live?
this. Let me not cut in.
Your daughter should have said that. There's no way your daughter should say she couldn't go to school because her uniform them dirty.
All right, think
No
about it
way.
like this. What if she was a mom doing three jobs outside of the home and unable to do that? We would help her to navigate that piece of it, right?
But can I ask a question? This is very important. She might do three jobs, but then she needs to understand that your children must come first and you need to navigate your situation around your kids. At the end of the day, you choose to have them and you must make them priority. It doesn't matter if you do I work, I'm a mom of 6 children. My eldest is 21 and my youngest is 2. I work full time. I ensure I work long enough to ensure that my 2 year old either goes to family or friends, or if they can't go to family and friends, I pay for them to be looked after. I pay for my little girl to go be looked after. So I'm able
Absolutely.
to work.
Absolutely. What she's going to have to learn to do is probably get somebody to help her wash and cook and clean. You understand? It doesn't matter what somebody does for a living. I have worked with somebody who sells themselves for a living. Is it a child protection concern? No.
No, it's
It
not. But then
becomes
when
a
that child is
child
not going to
protection
school,
concern when they're entertaining different men in the home. So did I help that mom to navigate that? By making sure the children are at a babysitter, by making sure these men are not exposed to the children. So she gonna let me tell you, the best person for those children is Rose and their dad.
but
That's the
can I
bottom line. But right now, they're not able to
I work
care
hard.
for their children.
I
can I
work
So
hard.
ask a
that's why
question?
they're taken away. The second next best is family to take care of them.
I work
Can
hard. There's a lot of
without
people.
with obviously I'm not asking you about like
But then I
Yeah.
tell Rose
specific
get
things
locked up there.
about
I don't know. No,
I'm
They
not
are
asking
I
about
must lie them a tell boy Rose get locked up. I must lie them a tell them.
I'm not asking for about specific information about the case, but you just said that you helped that mother who was prostituting herself to navigate safeguarding the kids by making sure the kids are not there. But surely that's not really safeguarding the kids in the fullest, for the fact that these men now know where she lives and can come to the house whenever they feel like she's not answering the phone. Wouldn't
Absolutely.
wouldn't her ensuring that none of our workers or our buyers comes to where she lives and she
That's the
goes
first
to,
choice, right?
yeah,
But
that
think about it. What makes that different? And see, this is where you have to take away your own judgment.
yeah, go
What
on.
makes that different than a mom who has several different boyfriends per month?
Let me explain to the difference. Yeah, the mentality of the men who are actually purchasing
What Tamara over there do, guys?
prostitute
What Tamara over there do?
prostitution is a different mindset. I'm not saying that it's much different, but somebody who's gonna be purchasing has got a different mentality than you having
Yeah,
going
that's
into a
absolutely true.
relationship with someone.
That's absolutely, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But the next best thing for Rose's
Tell me
children
what going over there.
are her family.
It is 100% because she's making money from TikTok. So if she feels
Hold
like
on there.
that's
We are
her
getting a
job,
breaking news. Who can play Tamara? Tamara said let us get locked up.
Mother,
Eh?
can't money every day. Can't you just hire a helper to help her?
exactly, that's my point I was trying to say.
Yeah,
You're
that's
making
what I
money.
said.
She
Hire
could have.
somebody to wash, cook, clean,
On.
and
Rosalie
send
works
the kids to
hold on.
school.
Rosalie works 7 days a week, mother. Back in the day, I remember in my brain. If you guys remember, remind me. Didn't Rosalie never used to come on Sundays? She said she used to take Sundays for herself, but she don't come on Sunday. All of a sudden, Rosalie works every day now. So I
If
think
anything, she
time
could have
everybody
invested in a washing machine. That does the job for her.
she have washing machine. She have a washing machine, you guys. I've heard her say it many times. You think
She
Rose gonna
can
sit down
even get her tutor for the kids. You know what I mean?
to get a
The
helper
world
or
is the oyster when you have money to do it. What is troubling is the domestic violence, is the
100%.
cussing in the presence of the children. And as I said yesterday, it's not just Rose who do it. I come on a lot of live and people have them baby in them and I communicate some sort of way about this and that, just adult language. All
I
of that
personally
is
believe
child
that this
protection problem.
this gonna be a thing where everyone needs to be held accountable no matter where you are in the
Absolutely.
world. And if even if we're in
Absolutely.
Jamaica and we see something happen, if we're in England and we see something happen, there are ways of reporting it. We should stop accepting bad behavior no matter where you are. It could be celebrities, could be I don't care who you are, because at the end of the day, you are a human being, and I don't care how much money you have in your bank account, whether you have wealth or
Look
not.
at how some Jamaican people just bark off at them pitney and tell them bad word. That is child protection problem too.
Exactly.
It's
You
not just
know,
Rose.
there was this I was in Jamaica the other day, like last year December, with my kids, and I was in Ultra and someone said I was eating with my children, and someone said there was a nasty crash down further down from the road. I was about to leave. I purposely didn't leave so the accident would have enough time to clear, because I didn't want to put my kids through them seeing
Exactly.
something really horrible, because they're
All
not
right, show me,
used to
baby.
that.
Yeah. Anyways, I wish her the best.
I told them
I
one the people,
hope she gets her children back in her care.
I
I
told them
hope
one the
she
people them believe from over here going about tomorrow, but remember say the people them not really like that, so them no can go anywhere they
yeah.
want to go.
I
Yeah.
hope she get the care. I hope she get the care. I hope she get some parenting course under her belt. I hope she prove that she's mentally stable. I hope she change her language before her kids. I just wish everybody the best. Because at the end of the day, she's the children mom and the children are best with her. But certain changes have to be made.
No, they're best with her when she's in the right mind frame.
Exactly and stuff. Anyways, all right, mother.
Look up
Later.
yourself, darling, and you're always welcome
Mother,
here.
Yeah, thank
mother,
you,
this
mother.
morning made it over Sky early this morning.
Don't forget to tell me what you think about that one, yeah. In the comments, like always, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the tomorrows.